Tennessee fans, turn those cell phone lights on.
Here in the fall season, college sports are kicking back into play as students return to many college campuses around the country. Tennessee State University, an HBCU founded in 1912, is located in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee. This city also serves as the home to where our Interludes Extra Talk on Tuesday sports correspondent and contributor, Coach Tony Thompson, is training and leading talented women's basketball teams. Today, Coach Tony introduces our audience to one of his dear friends and leaders in the women's basketball arena, TSU's women's head basketball coach, Ty Evans. It's time to press play and get in the know with Coach Evans. I'm Val the Voice Johnson, and this is Interludes. Interludes, a pure Lighthouse production. This episode is brought to you by the Riddles Clean Comedy Virtual Show. Find out more on our website, linktr.ee/Pure Light Media. And now, all the way live from the south side of Chicago, give it up for your host, Val the Voice Johnson.
And it's like waking up on Christmas morning. You know, I couldn't sleep last night. And that's why you coach, though. The day before the first practice is literally like Christmas Eve for me. So just getting up, I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like the first day of school. I can't describe it any better than that. It's just like Christmas morning.
Hey, with further ado, I'm gonna bring my guy, Coach Ty Evans, to the forefront. My guy from Tennessee State University, head coach, women's basketball. And by the way, Mike and Val, let's don't sleep on Coach, because don't treat him like he's from down south, because he's from the Midwest with us, straight up out north of us, up I-94 in Milwaukee. So, hey.
Let me correct you on that. Beloit, Wisconsin, baby.
Oh, he gonna go too. I got
a lot of love for Milwaukee. I got a lot of love for Chicago, but 608, I'm born and bred, baby. I'm gonna represent it to the day I die. 608 all day long.
You pronounce the T, right? You pronounce the T.
Right. Hey, Coach. Hey, the people don't understand the Midwest folk. My guys always say, Coach, every time I see you, man, you already got something say Chicago. As the mama said, take the boy out the city, just don't take the city out the boy, man.
You already know. We got a lot of pride where we come from. You know, we come with a chip on our shoulder. And I got some partners that I grew up with. They rapped back in the day, and they had a CD back in the day, and it was called The Land in Between, and that's how we feel. You know, we kind of like the middle child, so we come up with a chip on our shoulder. So everything we do, we come with a little bit more sauce to it, a little bit more oomph to it.
There you go.
No doubt.
I like that. Hey, Coach, first of all, man, thank you for your time. I know you're busy. Season's starting off right now. And what we've been trying to do, man, welcome to one of the best young shows that's coming off the yard right now. This podcast is just picking up steam each and every week, man. And we're trying to bring on coaches, and what Val the Voice and Mike and I try to do, man, is bring in young HBCU guys, because a lot of the country don't understand. I heard a stat the other day. They talked about the majority white universities are losing students. The mixed universities are maintaining students, but HBCUs are picking up students and picking up steam. At the prestigious Aristocrats of Band, Tennessee State University, tell us how it is down here in Nashville.
I mean, it's our time. I mean, just look around. I mean, the university is growing. Dr. Allen has done a phenomenal job of just getting out there and putting forth, a lot of effort just in making sure that, everybody knows that Tennessee State is on the map. And everybody talks about the potential that we have, but we don't take that mentality and just rest on that, if that makes sense. Where we come from, how we get down is when you say potential, that means you haven't done anything yet. So
Right.
we're hungry. We're not even hungry. We're starving at Tennessee.
Right.
It's a great time.
Wow.
You see what the football team is doing. Coach Penny with the basketball team. Dr. Glover, she's always promoting the university. What Dr. Allen is doing. I mean, it's an exciting time to be at Tennessee State, and I couldn't have picked a better time to get on the boat because, man, we're rowing in the right direction, and more importantly, we're all rowing in the same direction. And I think that's something that, as African Americans, we've been accused of not sticking together. We've all heard of crab in a barrel complex. You don't see none of that in our athletic department. We have volleyball games, we have softball games, we have football games, we're on group chats. And I love that because where I come from, it's all about family. We all talk about it takes a village to raise a child, right? But that's what we're doing with our student athletes. I'm not just talking to my women basketball players. I'm talking to the softball players in the hallway. I'm talking to the volleyball players in the hallway. They can come to my office and talk to Coach Ty. And that's how we get down. That's what we're trying to do, man. Coach Cheese is a legend, track and field coach, an Olympian. Home of Wilma Rudolph, all that. So I'm telling you right now, get on the boat now. Get on the boat now. Don't wait. Get on the boat now because we coming.
That's right.
I want to pick up what Coach said, and it's so true. That was one of the things that we were looking at here on the high school level, and trying to bring more HBCUs into our school so that our students have that contact. I know that they're getting it on their own, and they shouldn't have to work that hard. They should be in the high schools as much as any other college or university is there. But people did choose HBCUs specifically during the pandemic, and it is something that we have continued. And Coach Evans, I want to ask you, why do you think people, given the choice, they could go to maybe to become a volunteer? Why should they choose Tennessee State? What is it about Tennessee State? What is it about the HBCUs that should be attracting our young high school students?
Let me touch on something you said prior to me answering that question. When you said it kind of started during the pandemic, you saw a lot of African American students matriculating to HBCUs. Mm-hmm. And I think it's something there's a historical context to that. When Black people are faced with adversity, we go home. Think about it. We go home. That's what we do. We go home. If you're the prodigal son, you're 16 years old, and mom is trying to make you come home at 10 o'clock and you don't want to, and you fake run away. As soon as you hit adversity, what do? Mom, can I come back home? Mm-hmm. Dad, I apologize. Can I come back home? And I think that's what you saw during the pandemic. You saw a lot of individuals that kind of felt like they were misplaced. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Now they're looking at it now like, you know what? Man, we forgot about home. We can't ever forget about home. And that's kind of what you're seeing right now, with Deion down at Jackson State, and not just Deion, what Coach George is doing here at Tennessee State.
Exactly.
It's across the board. I'm representing Tennessee State through and through, no question, but I'm also an ambassador of HBCUs all across the country. If you want to go to South Carolina State, guess what? I'm with you if that's the right fit for you. It may not be the right fit at Tennessee State. I'm okay with that. If Gramblin's the right fit for you, cool. But just keep it home. You know what I mean? Keep it home. That's what we do. And that's what we about. So hopefully I answered that question for you.
Yeah, no,
yeah, and Coach,
definitely you did. Yeah, Coach Tony, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, the funny part about that is, Coach Todd, I'm on the other side of the town with him, and being at the JUCO, I don't get the luxury of that because I'm at a majority white JUCO that brings in a lot of us out of North Nashville, out of inner city Nashville, and a little bit of all over the state. But it's so funny, man, to grab the opportunity, Mike. If you were sitting here in the state of Tennessee, a lot of people don't realize, I've mentioned this before, the Middle Tennessee area is the largest or the only state in the U.S. with the largest proportion of Division I major universities in anywhere in the country, and based on a 200-mile radius, north, south, east, and west. And out of that, you're looking at the number 4, number 5 ranked HBCU in terms of enrollment in Tennessee State, right here in our own back door. And the cool part I like about it is with you guys being in Chicago, and Coach Ty, correct me if I'm not, I think the 3 main pools is going to be Chicago, California, and then the DC area in terms of getting kids coming to Tennessee State. So to have a coach from the Midwest, from the snow, from the grind, from the grit, that's stuff we don't get here in Nashville, and to come here with the same chip on his shoulder and bring that type of hoorah to these kids, man, it's awesome. Because he's come from those parts to see that and now be able to bring these kids, like I said, back south to come to school is awesome.
Coach, we got a question for you. We want to throw you a question that's coming in, and here it is. So, how are our likeness? How is the NIL? How is that affecting your school and other HBCUs?
Y'all want the radio version or the album version?
We'll go with the radio version.
We real around here.
I would like the radio version.
I want the radio version.
You can tell us afterwards. We'll talk about that.
Y'all do understand that podcasts are far more popular than radio right now. So y'all sure y'all want the radio version or the album version?
I think we might want the album version. Go ahead, Coach.
You want the clean edit.
I'm gonna be clean, but I gotta be completely authentic. Everybody,
authenticity, definitely.
Authenticity.
Look, I was just giving y'all the chance to go first. You was gonna get the album version anyways.
I mean, and Mark was requesting. He said, "Go album version." That's what he wanted.
Mark was gonna get it anyways, and I appreciate that question, Mark.
Hey, Ty, it's house music right here. Bring it on, back. We're in the club.
Oh, the house music? Look, personally, where I'm from, we listen to everything. I'm 45 minutes from Chicago, so, we do the house, but I'm also hip hop all day long. But my favorite artist of all time is Anita Baker, so I can go there with you.
There you go.
Finance with you tomorrow, anywhere you want to go.
I can go to Detroit. Yeah, I got you.
We can do this all day. Let me answer the question for you, though. And right now with HBCUs, we're not getting the same opportunities as the PWIs. And for those of you who don't understand what that means, that's predominantly white institutions. We're just not. And a lot of the reason why we're not getting those same opportunities is because a lot of these black businesses that are out here in the country, they're not coming to HBCUs. They're not looking at it from the standpoint of how can we help these student athletes, get to the same platform as some of these student athletes that are at these PWIs. So we don't get the same opportunities. It's kind of like, once again, I like to use a lot of historical context. Back in the day, my grandmother would make miracles in the kitchen, right? You know why? Because she couldn't afford to get the right ingredients that some of her white counterparts had, right? It's the exact same thing. We don't have the same opportunities, so we make do with what we have. We make it work, but it's not the exact same thing because it's not the exact same level playing field. We don't get those same opportunities. So it's up to us to come together, to put together a platform so that our student athletes can benefit from that. But until we make a collective effort to do that as African Americans, it won't happen because they don't see us. We got to make sure they see us.
That doesn't make any, I understand because you live in it. That doesn't make any sense. Because if I want to directly talk to my audience, and there's my audience, it's at Tennessee State. I want to get the student body of Tennessee State to come to my store, to come to my place of business, to interact with me. Why wouldn't I go there? Why would I give some scatter shot and just hope that people at the volunteers, if they in that orange and whatever it is, coming into it?
I'll tell you why.
Talk right to you. Why not talk right to you?
I'll tell you why. Mr. Weinbold, I'll tell you exactly why. Like I told y'all, I'm about to give y'all the album version again. And everybody won't agree with me when I say this, but I got to give it to you real. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. All right. As black folks, a lot of us, we still have an inferiority complex. So when we have these black businesses, go to a inner city soul food restaurant at 12 o'clock. I guarantee you it'd be more white customers than black customers we still feel like, we won't be accepted unless we go to some white establishment that's serving the exact same food because we don't trust our own. White folks trust us better than we trust ourselves. If you don't believe me, go to a soul food restaurant tomorrow, inner city at 12 o'clock. I guarantee you'll see somebody from Wilson Bank and Trust going to get them sweet potatoes before you see somebody that look like you. It's the exact same thing. I'm just being honest with you. It's
the blues and jazz all over again.
Nobody wants jazz all over again.
And he exactly correct. Because I got lunch today. Tom, at one of those at one of those black establishments. And I laughed. I looked up. I asked to be the first one in line because they just opened up because I was working and whatnot. And I swear, when I got my food and turned around, it was probably 12-to-1 ratio.
And I don't have a problem with that. Some of my best supporters are white people. I'm not anti-white, but I am
no, not at all.
Pay attention.
Exactly.
I'm not saying it's a race thing. I'm just saying this is about us. We would much rather go to Publix and get potato salad than go to Sweats. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the community. And that's
given that, then it is saying something extraordinary that families and student athletes are trusting our HBCUs now more than they did pre-pandemic.
I don't know if they are or not. I can't speak on that, but I will.
The numbers show it, Coach. The numbers show it. It's up. It's up.
Well, the thing about it though with us, it's called you guys know what the bystander effect is? You know what that means? The bystander effect.
You're standing on the sidelines.
Yeah, go
ahead.
You'll
wait to see if somebody else react first, and then you kind of join in later. That's who we are as a people because we're afraid to go first. So right now, it's culture to be at an HBCU. Okay. So you have a lot of people that's going just because everybody else is going, not because they believe in it. But that's okay. If you're an administrator at an HBCU, use that to your advantage. Make sure that when they register, you get the information back to them on time. Make sure that the financial aid is on time. Make sure that the housing is correct. Do everything right. Go above and beyond. Give them the customer service you get at Publix so that they will come back. And the second generation will come back. The third generation will come back. That's what you do. And that's the part that I think as African Americans we're missing. We just take it for granted, but then we get mad when our second generation cousin goes to Iowa State. Well, why wouldn't it?
Yeah, right. I want to jump in here.
I know, because guess what? I spent almost 20 years at PWIs. I know what they do. See, and I'm coming to.
We know what they do too.
We know what they do.
We know what they do too. We all came from
HBCU with the cheat code. I'm like, look, I'm coming through the back door, but I'm giving y'all the key. Just listen to me. But a lot of times we don't want to listen to ourselves because unfortunately, we have this mentality of it's always been done this way. Well, guess what? If it's always been done this way, it will remain this way. A lot of the traditions are great. We need to keep them, but we got to separate the ones that are no longer needed, the ones that are not helping us advance. Are we willing to do that? A lot of us are not. Some are, some not. But to advance, we have to do that, period.
So Coach, I'll wrap up with my question. How can we make that change in that thinking? I saw Coach Tony sent me over some beautiful pictures of you with your team. And as I was telling you before you came on, my cousin attended Tennessee State, and she said that she has this type of pride of knowing that attending this type of HBCU, she feels supported. And she just recently got married and is about to have a kid, and all of the people, a lot of her friends from TSU surrounded her in this transition into this new life. But I saw the bond of the pictures of you with the women's basketball team. How can we change that inferiority complex or that thought process to say that HBCU isn't as good as, let's say, a private institution?
Well, the first thing you got to do is you got to understand I'm going into my third year, right? This is the first year where I've actually been able to go out and recruit in person because of the pandemic.
Right.
So the young ladies that's on the roster right now, you got to think about it. They didn't know me from Adam. I couldn't go out and have them, I couldn't go out to their homes and visit them. They couldn't come on an official visit, so they basically trusted me just based off conversation. And the point I'm getting to is very important. It's about the relationships, bro.
Right.
If you're authentic and you're genuine in your relationships, and you mean what you say and say what you mean, you back up exactly what you say, the real ones will gravitate towards you. That's it. It's really that simple. People make it more complex than what it needs to be. The young ladies that's on my roster right now, I didn't send them one letter. You know why? Because I didn't know enough about Tennessee State to lie. Because all I would be doing is lying. I didn't know what Tennessee State was about. I didn't send them one letter. So when I called them on the phone or I FaceTime them, I just gave them Coach Ty, literally. And that he trusted me, and I didn't know them, they didn't know me, you know, and we got to a point to where every young lady, and that's why you see in those pictures, you see love, bro. You don't see nothing fake, because I don't do fake. I got 2 daughters myself. I got one that's 23, one that's 15. They don't like everything I say. I'm flawed. I'm not perfect. However, I'm authentic, and real attracts real. If you authentic, they will gravitate towards you, and that's the most important thing. That's it right there. All the young ladies on my team, I'm like a surrogate dad. A lot of them have fathers in their lives, you know, so I'm not taking nobody's place. I'm just a supplement. I'm adding to what they already have, and that's the most important thing. You just got to be authentic. Whether you right or wrong, people gravitate to authenticity. The ones that don't are the ones that's $3 bills, and you don't need them around you anyways.
Exactly. So we got to circle that one big game on the schedule this year, Coach. What game are we scheduling? And what game are we circling on that calendar that we want to check out? What's that one game?
The next game. And after that, the next game. And after that,
I like that.
You know why? Our goal is to do something that's never been done. You know what I mean? But to get to that, you can't skip steps. You can't look at a game in December and skip a game in November, because that game you skipped in November may affect you in March, may stop you from getting you where you want to go. So right now, you know what my focus is right now? Tomorrow morning at 6:15. We got to get you. We got to get you. It's the most important day is tomorrow at 6:15. I like I tell my players every day, you know, you see this hat, press play. You see this sweatshirt, press play. That's what we talk about. It's our lifestyle. That's what we do. It's a double entendre. You know, when you get out of the bed in the morning, no matter what happened the day before, when your feet hit the ground, it's time to press play. Forget about what happened the day before. Have a short-term memory. The way we play, we getting after your ass, excuse my language, 94 by 50. That's what we do. Put pressure on you, because what does life do? It put pressure on you to make decisions in real time. That's how we play. So that's exactly how we live our life. That's how we run our program, period. So if you do that, you're going to be in great shape. So it's not about what circling one game on the calendar. They all matter, because what we're trying to do has never been done. It's been one HBCU that got to a Final Four. That was Cheney State. I told you about this last week, Tony. You heard me? Yeah. State. Coach Vivian Stringer, who just retired from Rutgers. Cheney State no longer have a basketball program. You understand me? So while I'm here, I'm trying to do something that's never been done. I'm an irrational thinker. I want people to think I'm crazy. I want people to think I can't do it, because that's why I came here. Everybody and their mama told me, why would you go there? You're going to leave Auburn to go to Tennessee State? That's career suicide. Thank you. I like that. I needed to feel like Jay-Z said. And so ambitious. I needed the fuel.
Well, coach, you're getting some encouragement here from Derek Reed. Keep up the great work.
Appreciate you, Derek. Appreciate you, my God.
Love it.
It's
been a pleasure, man.
Yeah, and on that,
great to have you here. My goodness, I'm about to watch. I'm gonna have to find these games. I'm gonna find them. I'll find them.
Hey, you gonna find them. Hey, they may put me in time out of Nashville, man. This energy that we got, man. I don't know if Nashville can keep holding this energy we got down here, man. Because he's at 6 in the morning, I'm at 2 in the afternoon. So
all day, I don't sleep. But now I say sleep is the cousin of death. I sleep when I die.
There you go.
Hey, baby girl, my baby girl, my 15-year-old.
Oh, that's you
doing, baby girl. How you doing?
And of course, we should go out on this. Mr. Phil Fox out of the Michigan area says the most rewarding experience in life is coaching.
Ain't no doubt.
Ain't no doubt. Coach, we want to thank you so much for joining us on Talk on Tuesdays,
Salute.
Interludes Extra Talk on Tuesdays, and he is the special guest of Mr. Coach Tony, the one and only Ty Evans of Tennessee State. Let's give him a round of applause. To see the full interview with TS head coach Ty Evans, please visit our Interludes YouTube channel. Have you seen it? It's the weekly chat with EP Michael Womble, Coach Tony, and Val the Voice Johnson. Interludes Extra presents Talk on Tuesdays. Join us and other special guests as we break down the latest topics surrounding music, movies, and sports every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, live in the chat on our Interludes YouTube channel. Interludes. Original concept by Valerie Johnson. Written by Michael Womble. Produced by Michael Womble and Valerie Johnson. Original intro and outro music produced by Kendall Nesbitt. Interludes, a pure Lighthouse production. This episode is brought to you by the Riddles Clean Comedy Virtual Show, featuring hosts Jury O'Neill, Donald Owens Jr., Michael Womble, and Val the Voice Johnson. To purchase an on-demand ticket, please visit our website, linktr.ee/Pure Light Media. To subscribe to our YouTube channel or join our Interludes Facebook group, visit the website, linktr.ee/Pure Light Media.